Well, this will leave a distinct impression for days and weeks to come. I went to bed last night just processing everything that I just played. I love Little Nightmares 2. It's a game that's great while you play it, but the more I think about it afterwards, the better it gets. It's not often when you play a game where you realize how much better this thing is becoming the longer you play it. The puzzles, yes, it's simple yet smart. Puzzles doesn't have to be hard to be interesting. I took my time in literally every area of the game, and within a certain amount of time, the game will tell you exactly what you need to know and what you need to do. The game's pacing is excellent. With the puzzles comes tense chase sequences, and then you have your stealth sections, each distinct, that asks you to assess the situation and react accordingly. All these sections are bundled in such a way that nothing feels repetitive or like a chore to play. Your AI companion 6 also helps to keep things fresh throughout. You will be asked to take the lead in some certain sections, but in other, 6 will lead the way and provide you with real assistance in some tense moments. There are actually mini combat sections in this game which I didn't expect. It's just something added that was really nice to see. Yes, it can feel clunky and unresponsive at times, but much like everything else in this game, if you take your time to assess what's happening in front of you, you will figure out how the movement works and what you need to do. It helps that the checkpoint system is very generous as well. I found a few of the monsters that were chasing me quite comical at times, such as the lady with the long neck. She also gave me my first bug in the game where she got stuck. But even so, all of them are unique, and they will test you in different ways. My favorite part being the mannequin section, of course. I thought that was done very well. Those things are freaking terrifying, man. There was a few situations where I needed a break. Those things creep me the fuck out, man. That was scary shit. The way you needed to use your flashlight was very unique. I love the way that they set everything up. It was challenging, but yet fair. And again, assessing things and learning from your mistakes is the way to go in this game. The game constantly feels like it's moving forward. And in the 5 hours it took me to finish it, it felt very short, but not in a bad way. I think the game's length is perfect. But none of this would have worked if not for the great atmosphere. It's the best soundtrack I've heard all year. This will also leave an everlasting impression for the rest of the year and for some time to come. The sound design, especially when wearing your headphones, will completely transport you from your couch or wherever you play into this world. I was completely immersed all throughout my playthrough. Guys, I cannot recommend this game enough. I'm not going to say anything about the story. This is something that you have to experience and explore on your own. Just know that it's worth it. It really is worth your time. It's worth your money. It's the best game I've played all year. Again, there's no way to explain the lasting impression this will have on you. But when the credits start to roll, you understand what a special game this is. But without further ado, let's go to the ranking, shall we? Well, unfortunately for the other two titles, they were child's play compared to the Little Nightmares 2. Little Nightmares goes to the top of the indie game rankings for now. And to be honest, I think at the end of the year, this might be very high on my top 10 list. But that remains to be seen. Guys, Little Nightmares 2 definitely won't waste your time. I will return to that in the future. But until next time, guys. Love, party, play.